This guy's been helping me out. This guy's been helping Shaun out, keeping us safe. We owe a lot to this man, so make some noise for Bobby Boucher. And listen, guys, he's not just a badass security guy. He's a cold-ass rapper. Y'all look him up. He's got a single called Mary Green, and that shit's fire, okay? This boy can rap, alright? He's gonna be, y'all look him up on Facebook. He's doing shows all over the place. Y'all make some noise for Bobby. Now, listen, this thing, like I said, you guys are part of history today, but this thing almost didn't happen. Because of the amount of people we had come out last year, Fort Worth taxed us this year, basically, guys. We had to pay $2,000 for the thing, plus a $2,000 deposit. And it almost didn't happen. But this guy, he's our newest freedom fighter. He came through at the last minute when we thought this thing was going to die in the water. He donated $1,000 cash money. Cash money so we could be here right now. He is our most recent freedom fighter. Please give y'all's attention. Make some love for the guy that made this possible. Make some noise for my boy Jesus right here, guys.
Having a good time? I won't take up too much of your time. I'm nobody special. I just want to let you guys know. I just want to let you guys know the reason I donated and why I feel why this can't not happen. There was no reason that this shouldn't happen and our voices shouldn't be heard. The way I took it was the amount that they were charging us, they were just trying to run us out and scare us off. And that's not going to be enough. For our next event in June, whenever we are going to be 10 years old, for our 10-year anniversary, I'm sorry. I'm a little nervous, first time speaking to this big of a crowd. I will match the first donation of $250 to go towards future events and everything going. Guys, we gotta go out and get people involved. Get them to hear our voices, hear our stories, let their voices be heard. I know there's a lot of people at home that still, if they're sick, most of them can't even make it out of their house to come and share their stories. And they have to speak through somebody or for any other reason. I work in corporate America. I'm risking a lot just being up here and talking with you guys, but it's going to be completely worth it one day. And so with that being said, guys, let's just get everybody talking. If we have to come back and do this next, you know what, we're going to have to be back every year because even if this passes this year, we're still going to have to fix a few quirks and the rules, the laws, everything. It's not going to be perfect from the start. They're already fighting to do it through. So everybody, let's get more people here every year to every event, get everybody donated because this isn't free. And it's really appreciated by everybody and all the patients. It's going to be all worth it. And basically, you're paying ahead of time for your freedom to not get in trouble later on. That's the way I see it. Once you're locked up and going through all the BS. But thank you guys, and I look forward to smoking with every one of you that I can.
Wow, Texas, has this been an empowering day for marijuana? Who's ready to smoke some weed with me? All right then, smoke them if you got them, Texas, because now is the time. Now is the time that we take a stand against all that is wrong with imprisoning people for a plant. Now is the time we take a stand against kicking in people's doors and shooting their dogs and taking their children away because they have some weed. Now is the time we let the people in Austin hear what we have to say. It starts now with you, my friends. Are you with me?
Yeah!
It's time to smoke, my friends. My friends, what is happening here should not be worthy of a cage. It's not a cage-worthy offense. Violent crimes are cage-worthy offenses. Would you agree, Texas? But something like this, a plant that you could literally accidentally find somewhere and just put in your body and become a criminal without even knowing it, that's a bad law, my friends. Do you agree? Then it's up to us to change these bad laws. It's not going to happen by itself. It's not going to happen because we're up here today. There's got to be action that takes place beyond today. Would you like to know what that action should be, my friends? Good. Two things. First and foremost, I would love it if every single one of you left here and found out the name of your representative. You can go and Google who represents me and type in your address and you can get their phone number. Then on Monday, I want you to call them and talk about this event. You can get that, yeah, if you work hard enough, you can find these rep cell phone numbers. But what I want is for you to be that respectful voice in their district that says, hey, look, I don't deserve to be put in a cage. I vote and pay taxes in your district. Please, 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 hear me out on marijuana. Because Texans overwhelmingly agree with this change. Don't you agree? It's not enough to just say that marijuana is bad and you can't have it anymore. It's never been enough because that's why we have thousands of people in jail because they're breaking the law despite the prohibition. Prohibition is a failure. It's time to end the prohibition. Are you with me, Texas? Then the second thing that you can do, besides making your voice heard directly to your representatives, is you can join me in Austin for the Texas NORML Marijuana March next Saturday. There's a really nice one in Austin called the Capitol. That's where we're going. We're going to march to the Capitol, and we're going to make damn sure these lawmakers understand how serious this topic is for Texas. Are you listening to this? Good. Then we're about to start marching back, but the final thing I would have you do is be a positive representative for change in this movement. Everybody knows that stoner who is not really like the best representative of the movement. And what I would encourage for you to do is not be that stoner and maybe befriend that stoner and help them be a better representative of marijuana law reform. Because the stereotypes are out the window now. And so all we've got to do is put our best foot forward, and these lawmakers are going to hear us out if we're going to play their games. And if we're going to play their games, we're going to see the change in Texas faster than the rest of the world even believes. Are you with me, Texas? Then when you leave here, besides contacting your representatives, you better contact your favorite radio station, TV station, blog, magazine, and ask as a fan, as an audience member, to cover the marijuana march. Thousands of people gathered on the courthouse steps, my friends. We marched through the streets smoking marijuana. By the law of this land, we should all be in jail, and yet we're not, and it's because Texas is ready for a change. The time is now. Are you with me? Texas, urge the word. Please follow the police officers. I promise you they're not leading you to jail. They're leading you back to our festival, back to Hyde Park. We've got some auctions, some more music. Let's have a good time, Texas.